Kaya is village. So kyahwood would mean village. It speaks to the collective ownership of the plant by the community members of Morristown.
Kyahwood opened in 1996. I think I was one of the first 13 employees here. What Kyahwood is it's a finger joint plant. We get all the trim ends from Canfor, Houston, and we take these blocks and we finger joint them into a finger joint product, which is a stud.
Okay, I have two pieces here, and it has the Kyahwood logo on it, and they're cut to certain lengths, and then they're put together, glued, and once they're done, they're wrapped and sent out.
Our main market for our stud is the United States and Canada. When you're making lumber, you end up with some downfall, and the downfall you usually have to send it through the mill again and try to remanufacture it into something else so that it's not waste. And one of the things we did is we found a market in China that would take our downfall and turn it into picture frames and stuff. So right now Kyahwood employs, like I said, about 71 employees up here now. We have ages from probably about 19 years old all the way about 64 years old. 95% of our employees are right here from Morristown, and all the training that we do at Kyahwood is done here in-house. We don't send people out for training for finger joint techs or anything. Everything is done right here by our employees.
My name is Audrey. I am 19 years old and I've been working here for almost 1 year now. I started off block piling like everybody else. I did that for a couple weeks and I moved up pretty fast. I'm currently training to be the finger joint operator right now, so it's going good. I like my job.
What our people wanted was to have our own people working and to train our own people in management positions. You know, we probably have the lowest unemployment rate out of all the First Nations communities in our area because of the mill running.
And we're teaching our own people the trades and you know, and it's a ripple effect through the reserve of creating other jobs.
Employment is really hard to come by, especially in the recession. So we have our people employed, and that makes a big difference in our community. You know, people are looking after their kids, they're looking after their homes, and they're contributing to the economy in the area.
Kyahwood is the main employment for Morristown. Up until 2008, when the market conditions went down, Kyahwood went into curtailment for 18 months where we were shut down. The people that worked at Kyahwood, I saw them go from a 2-week paycheck down to EI, and when their EI ran out, they went down to welfare.
I've been here for about probably 13 years. When Kyahwood shut down there for that bit, we were all basically in recession, like we were having hard times, family-wise, financially, everything.
A lot of things came with that is because of the depression and no jobs and stuff. Alcoholism came in, a lot of drug addiction came in, there were some suicides and stuff like this.
When Kyahwood had started up, basically totally eliminated the recession.
Since we reopened in July of 2010, so far has already put about $6 million back into the local economy in northern BC. The morale in the community is better. Employees are happy now, families are happy, they have jobs. The kids around here get to have their Christmases and their birthdays again. The doors of Kyahwood revitalized the village again. And now that we're 100% owned by the Morristown Indian Band, we get probably 110% support from the band all the time. Their goal is to keep Kyahwood going, keep our own people employed.
Within the Wet'suwet'en culture, all of our employees working at the mill are born into a clan.
When we employ from our community, we try and hire from every clan and keep it even.
When there's a death in the community and it's one of the relations of one of the employees, everybody chips in. All the employees at the mill.
Yeah, we help out the community a lot. We donate money, quite a bit of money for people who need the help and for kids something to make the community better.
Our traditional values always look after the kids. The kids are always first, and then that's a big part of Kyahwood. They're always looking out for the children in Morristown. We want better playgrounds for them. We have a daycare down here. These employees value the children in Morristown, and that's the way we were brought up by our grandparents. Traditional values, like we don't like to waste anything from the land. When the land gives us something, we like to give it back or put it back better. And instead of all of these blocks going to waste and all the sawdust just piling up everywhere, we reuse everything. 25% of this sawdust we keep here in the mill to heat our mill through the winter months, because the temperature can drop down to about 30 below. The rest of the sawdust with the chips go to our pellet plant that we own 10% of in Houston. Those are turned into pellets and shipped all over the world.
We've developed good working relationships with some of the partners, like Canfor, Ministry of Forests, the banks, and so on.
All our suppliers, it goes right through northern BC. So we've got the support of a lot of businesses out there to help keep Kyahwood going.
At the end of the day, with Morristown Band being sole owner of Kyahwood, the people in the community also share our visions for the future.
We feel so proud of that place here and proud of our people. We want to keep this going to show that we can do it. We'll be an example to other communities.
We're thinking more of the community at large. What the council's hope is that some of the profits be diverted back into social programs in the community.
They're a family. They've taken ownership of their mill and they want it to work, and they'll do anything to work.
All in all, it's almost like we're family, really. We take care of each other.
Everybody that works here loves this job.
It's making life better for all our people, right from newborns to our elders.